All right, welcome back, everybody, to just another rambling session. It's Tuesday, man, beginning of the week. Not a lot has been really okay. I say a lot, not a lot's going on, but for some reason, tonight's the night for a lot of stuff to go on. The weekend, pretty much nothing. It was supposed to rain, so we kind of just stayed in, and it didn't start raining until like late Saturday evening, afternoon. I mean, really evening. And then that's really about it. Like the wife she's been sick, so I've been trying to tend to her and then just trying to take care of everything. You know, I went to church and she stayed home. But other than that, that's just kind of where we're at. And just I hope everybody's had a good weekend, and then I hope the start of the week is doing good. I've been changing up how I'm doing things, I guess. I'm trying to get better angles and trying to cut down on the echo. I've actually put up something in front of me here. Right now I've just got a quilt on the other side of the camera, trying to take some of this echo out of the room. Eventually I want to do more, but just trying little things here. And I have this what's it called? It's a backdrop holder, and that's basically what I'm using for right now. So hopefully that'll help with the echo. It's a little better. It's a little more, I guess I would say, damper. It's not so echoey, I guess. Hence echo. Let's see. I was trying to think about, what we could talk about, ramble about, and really the only thing that there's two things. One thing is we're going to actually do, well, I'm not, my wife and her dad are going to do a little renovation in the master bathroom. Just put in a pocket door that goes into the utility little room there. I think before we bought this place, the lady that had it, she'd done some work in here a little bit, and I think what she did in the master bathroom, she took out the tub that was there and then kind of walled that section off and made that into like a utility storage closet, I guess. And she had these weird plastic, folding doors on all the closets. All the closets have them for the bedrooms, and then that had one of them, and it's just kind of janky, and it sticks out so far. And that doorway was already in the utility closet was already kind of small as it is. It was only 24, so and it was already, so I took it completely out, so there was not a door there. And then the dog, she likes to pilfer through everything and get into stuff, so we just kind of want to put a pocket door in there. So that's what they're going to do. And so I've got the door ordered, and it's supposed to be here next week. So what she was doing is taking everything out of there, and now it's all in my studio. So I've got wall-to-wall, well, it's not wall-to-wall, but it's this one side here it's got a lot of stuff. And you wouldn't believe how much stuff that you can put in a little bitty closet. It's like a lot. And so now we're going to redo it, and then I'm gonna move the internet into there and then run all the Ethernet cable through each of the rooms. And once we get all this set up, and we're gonna do all that. So that's basically what's going on tonight. That's why it's gonna be later, why this is coming out later, because she was doing that, and so it was taking up time in here. And then just trying to get everything organized and trying to figure out a door and go ahead and get stuff ordered and supplies, and just trying to figure all that out. So yeah, it's a little cluttered. You can't really see it, which is good. You can see like the edge of the box here, but this whole section over here is it's got a bunch of stuff. But thankfully, it is not staying long, and that's cool. And then my couch, I have this red couch. It's an old couch that she had. I brought it in here for photography and stuff, and maybe shoot some videos on it. It's just, I don't know, it's just not fitting this room, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna take it out eventually, and put it back in her building, or in the building. But that thing is full to the brim, man. You open the door and there's stuff literally all the way to the door, and it's a pretty big it's a pretty big storage building. So yeah, but I don't know, it's just everything's a work in progress. We've been here since 23, and it's just, we're slowly changing this place, making it more us. The lady before, she had it her way, and now we're trying to make it our way. And so I don't know, it can be difficult, I guess, at times to rearrange everything. We had to come in here and paint all the walls to the whole place because there was like 3 different colors in here. The walls were brown in all the bedrooms and all the rooms, and then the kitchen had a different color, the living room had a different color. So, you know, there's just a lot of work trying to make this place your own, and we're still working on that. And then we had the guest, this extra bathroom. It was completely redone except for the vanity. That's really the only thing we kept was the vanity and the light. Everything else, because it was tin, that metal. Everybody, I don't get it. I guess it's just an older person thing. They want this rustic look. It's just like, I guess that's the thing. And we're not that way. We're like of a more modern, classy, clean, I am look. So it was just like nothing but tin and just wood. And so we had all that removed and all that fun stuff. And then I had the floors done in the 3 rooms because they had carpet. And it was not well done carpet, and it was brown. The rooms were brown. Everything was just brown. It's like, man, it's just kind of dark and depressing. Let's lighten this place up. So we put some new flooring down, not carpet, in the 2 bedrooms here. In the master bedroom, we put carpet, but I'm now thinking that was probably a bad idea. So eventually, I'm gonna just have all the floors redone to this whole place because there's some spots in there in the kitchen. In the kitchen, the floor squeaks, and then in the dining room, there's some spots in there where it's just got gaps, and there's some trash that they just laid the floor over on top of. And I'm just like, what in the? So, just gonna have everything redone eventually. Not right now, one step at a time. So I guess that's basically what's going on. Is just doing some light renovation. I'm not doing that part. Her and her dad's gonna do that. She just wanted to do something, spend some time with her dad and just have that time together and do a little project together. So that's cool. I mean, I hope they have a good time with that. So he's supposed to come over, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, or I know he's supposed to come over Saturday and start doing some demoing. It's gonna be easy demo. It's taking out like a little cabinet and then just taking stuff off the walls, really. It's just wood, old. It's not really old, but it's just wood all up in there, and then just every time you put a towel in there, it just gets all over the towels. It's really not functional, I guess. So we're gonna remove all that, and then they built a wall in there when they redid that part of that bathroom. So we're just gonna put a pocket door because it's wide enough to put one in there, big enough to put one in there. So yeah, that's it. Really, just me rambling about renovation. I don't know how that applies or how does that help anybody. I don't know. Renovating is fun because you get to do demo, but then when you got to put everything back is always the hard part. It's fun and hard at the same time. I would recommend doing all of it at once. That way you can get it out of the way. But that's just my opinion. If you can, if you can't, then do like we are. Piece at a time when you can and when you can afford it. Because dude, pocket doors are not cheap. I figured you get a pocket door for $250, maybe $300. No, it's like $400 on up. I mean, it shows like, oh, you can get $359 on up to like $500 or $900. It's like $900 for a pocket door. It's just a little door that slides back and forth, man. But they're expensive, so it's kind of expensive. I didn't realize that until I started looking. I looked before, but I didn't really look at the prices. I was just seeing if, where I can get one, but they're expensive, man. Golly. I guess it depends on where you get one. But no, so we got that ordered, and so hopefully starting next week sometime, next Thursday or maybe Friday, we can maybe get the door in, and then it's just gonna be odds and ends, trims, paneling. Hopefully we'll have a new cabinet in, and by that time it can all start going back together. So we're gonna be without a utility closet and part of a bathroom for at least a week. That'll be fun, but it won't take long. It'll take a few weeks and everything will be back to normal, and it'll look good too, because then we can have that pocket door and it'll close. It'll just look nice, and then they'll get the dog out of there, because I don't know, dogs are weird. They eat everything, and she got in there and got into a brand new box of staples and ate the staples. Who does that? Why? What's the purpose in eating staples? I mean, and I found the box. She tore them up, and there was a pile. So I was like, okay, she didn't eat them. She just tore the box up. Oh no, I was wrong. She did eat them because it was like, what was it, a day or two later? She got sick and threw up, and it was like a little small handful of staples. I was like, I'm surprised that didn't like mess her up because those things are sharp. It could have like destroyed her, and if she tried passing, oh man, I don't even, because I know if she's eaten sticks before, and just like little pieces, and then it messed her up and it was hurting her and trying to pass all that. I was like, what's your deal? And then I went and looked, and there was little chunks of little sticks. So now I have to pay attention to that. She just eats everything. I just don't get it. I mean, she's getting fat. She's getting good dog food. It's weird how I transitioned to renovation to talking about the dog. I guess that's how my mind works. I don't know if anybody else does that, but it's like you can just bounce around to different things, and then somehow you end right back up on renovation. I don't know. People are strange. Some of us are. Some of y'all are probably just absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with you. But as for me, there's a lot of stuff wrong with me, but I'm not telling. Anyways, I guess that's really about it. Just the renovation going on right now. I hope it goes quick and smooth, that there's no issues. There is one little issue, which is weird. I don't know why they didn't take care of it, but where the tub used to be, you know, the drain pipe that was there, they left it sticking up out of the floor about this tall, and they made like a little outhouse to go over it. Why didn't you cut that off down the floor and cap it off or something? I don't know why they didn't. They could have just cut into the floor, because they put new flooring in there. Everything I got new flooring except for the bedrooms, and in the master closet, that's still the original flooring. And there's new flooring in there. I don't know why you didn't just cut it and found the pipe and just cut it down in the floor and capped it off. I don't think they're using it as a vent pipe. I wouldn't think so. That's just kind of odd. So it sticks up yay far. So when we put a cabinet back in there, I don't want to have to notch this cabinet, cut a hole in it, do anything. I want to take that pipe out. Just kind of odd. People do weird things, like I said. But anyways, but yeah. So that's what's going on. I think I've rambled long enough about rambling about renovations. It's kind of a boring one. There's really, that's what's kind of going on. There's nothing really exciting right now, I guess. I mean, it is for us, because it's going to be cool to see that pocket door be there. It'll just make it look nice, I think. I would really like to put pocket doors in all the bedrooms, because this has got that old flappity thing. I could show you if you want to see it, but I took part of it apart because it was folded far out, and it like takes up that much space. So I took it apart. I keep looking. I don't know why I'm looking at it, but I took it apart, and then it's just like the part that connects to the wall to the other side, so it stayed closed. Well, then I took all those sections out so it doesn't touch. So I put some Gorilla Tape on there, just kind of hold it, but it's coming apart. It's janky. I need to take it off and just do away with it. And the same thing in her office, because she works from home, and there's one in there too. Because I took it off of the master closet, because trying to squeeze in there, it's just, the doorways are not big enough as it is, because this is a mobile home, so that everything's different in a mobile home, and so to a certain degree. So I don't know why in the world would you put those little plastic and they're just a pain. So I'm really hoping, because I think you can put, like, in this room and the other room, you could probably put pocket doors in there. Now in the master bedroom, you have to move some electrical, because the light switch is right there. So I mean, you can't go that way, so you'd have to go this way. And so there's a switch, and then there's a plug, so that'll all have to be moved and done something else with. So it would be cool though. I would like it and make it fancy, and one with a mirror and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that's really about it. I'm trying to like go as far as I can, but that's all you. I guess that's all you can do. I'm tired and I'm sleepy and it's getting late. I need to hurry up and get done so I can go to sleep. Days just seem long and just tiring. But anyways, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there, and then I'll give you an update on Friday, this Friday, just to see where we're at with that and what else is going on. So, alrighty, well, until then, until we meet again, peace and ramble on.